Worldcoin has started to share its data. Let that sink in. It is luring governments by sharing the iris scans. Now, lots of privacy concerns have been made public by many people, organisations, and even governments worldwide around this technology. But let's have a look at some of the latest news and find out exactly why they are now sharing this information with governments around the world. Now, the article comes from Being Crypto, and it highlights the fact that Worldcoin is luring governments by allowing them to use the scans of the iris. Now, it is attracting global interest due to these technologies that they're implementing, and it allows governments and corporations to utilise its ID systems for various applications. I mean, we use it whenever we travel, the majority of us. Whenever we go through a smart gate, it scans our eyes and lets us straight through. Now, this is exactly what Worldcoin is kind of using in their technology. But privacy concerns emerge as biometric data collection is increasing, though Worldcoin is maintaining that it complies with all data rules and legislations around the world. But the global acceptance of this form of technology has the ability to change the way in which we interact with pretty much everything. I mean, yesterday I saw a video of a woman in America using her fingerprint to pay for her groceries, and even that just blew my brain. But we are truly rewriting history. What is wrong with all of this is Sam Altman clearly developed a problem. He created ChatGPT, and it was a proof of personhood concept, which just sounds crazy. Prove you're a person, the best way to do it is by scanning your eyes. But ChatGPT really did solve many problems. But unfortunately, by solving those problems, it makes on average 4,000 people unemployed every single month, according to recent data. I mean, to me, it just doesn't sit right. When you think of somebody that creates a life problem, and it does create a problem, but also solves many, and then tries to profit off a product on the back of it, to me, that seems rather immoral. But the fact that they're allowing anybody to come and check and become an orb operator is opening it up to the masses. And actually, they've attracted over 2 million users worldwide, and hundreds of people are queuing up every single day in huge lines to get their eye scanned because they get a $50 cryptocurrency check, as well as their data is now stored on a blockchain. Well, is it? Where is it stored? They're sharing this with third parties and governments. And governments are actually suspending it. This is a BBC article. This is hitting the very biggest press around the world. Now, Worldcoin has suspended it. It's been suspended in Kenya because why? There's so many concerns around the data. Clearly, for many, $50 is a lot of money. And people are accusing Worldcoin of profiting off some of the poorest people around the world. Is this happening? And what are they doing with this data? What is the need for having people in Kenya from remote cities and villages eye data? What's the need? I just don't understand the concept of it. I just don't get it. I mean, the token supply, this is another issue with Worldcoin. The majority of its token supply is with its market makers, meaning that other people, over 90% of people, have the power, when I say people, market makers, have the power to manipulate its token price. So for me, when you consider this, and you consider all of the potential risks around data collection, where the project is heading, and frankly, this 007 villain-style concept they've created, it just doesn't sit right with me. Now, I'm not very often this outspoken about projects, but Worldcoin, I absolutely hate the concept of it. You create something that is a fantastic product, but sadly, it creates a problem because you can no longer prove somebody that you're talking to online or operating a service is a person. So then you create something that then solves that problem and you try to profit off it again. To me, that doesn't sit right. What's your opinion? What are the opinions of the people around the world, like governments and major leaders? This story is about to get interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for all of your likes, your comments, your subscriptions. It's really appreciated. But most importantly, let's go.